Hello there, gods and beautiful goddesses of your reality. So I'm back and I'm kind of raring to go. Woe is me. I've got the man flu. I've got it bad. I've had it for a while. So listen, I'm going to lead on with this, and this is quite ironic, but I'm offering a health package at the minute. So let's heal each other, shall we? That sounds good to me right now. But I do want to just get that out of the way and talk to you about that. So if you've got any health issues that you're concerned of at the moment, that could be losing weight, it could be boosting your immune system, like this is what I'm doing and I wanted to talk to you about, or just general boosting your brain capacity and want to look at things a different way. I'm offering a 4-session package at the moment, discounted rate, so it's 50 power, very powerful, £50 per session. So that's for 4 sessions. You've got up until the end of January to take me up on this package. So there's no massive rush. But it's kind of, really sort of what I'm talking about today with regards to boosting the immune system, because this is exactly where I need to be. But I do want to backtrack and just tell you why, because I've had this cold for a little while, really. I had this cold for a couple of weeks before I went to Forteventura. I've just been to Forteventura. I will add at this point, I've got loads of material that I can't wait to get out to you. So I'm really pleased about that. I've got itchy feet actually at the moment. I'm really eager. I'm in the videos that I did while I was in Forteventura, be with this cold, which I explained about, I've been extremely vulnerable, more vulnerable than ever. So I'm really pleased with my progress with that. I'm giving you a lot more of Jen, not in the physical sense in that way. I just mean in the emotional sense. So I'm sure that you'll pick up on that and what I'm trying to get over to you, really. But back to today, I did actually, I'll go back to Forteventura just for a second to make a point that I did in the first video. I told you how I'd manifested this chest infection and sinus infection. I've done this every Christmas for the last probably 4 years. And so I put the assumption out that I was going to have this again, and I did. I did. It sort of knocked me about, but however, not as much as last year. Last year knocked me off my feet, whereas this year it seems to be that it's just lingered on, and I went away and I assumed that I'd be able to get in to have have some winter sun, and that would be enough. But no, I've come back and I've just been so cold in my bones. But without me waffling on too much, I thought to myself, I'm going to really just bring out the big guns at this point, because I have left it. And the reason why I've left it is because, like with all of my assumptions, all of my manifestations, I tend to leave things. I don't overpressure it, right? So I assumed that my beautiful, innate, intelligent immune system was going to deal with the issue, and that was my assumption. I'm healing, I'm getting better. It's got to do its thing. I trust my body, and when it's ready to pop its clogs, it will just disappear. However, because it's gone on, and because I've slightly raised the resistance around it, I've still got this cold, and I realise that it's for a reason. And I think it's because of this today, that to actually, use this as a means of saying, this is what I'm doing, guys. So let's kind of like do this together. If this is what you're struggling with, like me, then I can do this with you. And obviously it's something that's happening to me in reality at the moment. So, but before I tell you what I've done and why I don't, it's personal choice to me, but I don't have antibiotics. This is my regime for my antibiotics. So this is going to wipe it out. I know that for a fact because it's tried and tested. So I never need to reach for anything else other than, you know, for looking within to find things without inspired action to do that type of thing. But one thing I want to say to you is just the act of knowing that you can do something about it is the placebo effect. So in essence, it's a similar prospect of like going to the doctors and the doctor giving you a pill. Now that could be a pill with nothing in it at all, but if you took that every day and your thoughts were, this is healing me, that is what a placebo effect is, and hence the power of the mind, which is what I'm always trying to talk to you about. So this is working as a dual in a dual way, really, in that sense, because it's placebo for me. I know that this is all good, it's all natural, and it's all healing. So in essence, it's adding more placebo to an already healthy mind when it comes to manifesting, because I do that anyway. But it's just it's low resistance still. So in essence, it's taken away even more resistance, which is what we're going for. But I'm not gonna tell you in detail about the protocol. Today is really me just highlighting to you, if you consulted with me, this would be, and you had immune issues, not autoimmune, I may add, because that changes things. But if you've got a low immune system and you wanted to work with me, this would be, and you had a similar thing to me, you know, this knowledge is what you need to know. But obviously you need to know how to use certain things, namely things like essential oils. So I'll start there then, from the top. As I say, I'm not going to go into the protocol of it. It's really just to highlight to you what I'm doing at this point to really, you know, kill off this unwanted cold that I've still got lingering around. So plant therapy, God to me. I love plant therapy. I love essential oils. I love quality essential oils. So I use, with my immune aid that I'm using at the moment and my germ fighter, to apply to my body, I use coconut oil. And that obviously takes it into the bloodstream. You have to be very careful with how many drops that you use with essential oils. You do need to do your due diligence, that word, you know what I mean, and do your research, we'll stick on research, before applying essential oils, okay? It's imperative because there is a certain way to do it. I'm not going to go into detail today because I'm not going to invest that level of time. Of course, you consult with me and we would talk about it. I'm also going back to having Epsom salt baths, and no particular one, and I'm using lavender oil to just calm and cleanse my body and detoxify. I'm also, while I'm talking about that, I'm also using the sauna and steam, and again for the same purposes, for detoxification purposes and skin benefits, but it's not about that today. I do also, going in the sauna and steam room, I replace my electrolytes. That's very important when using the sauna and steam room. So then I'm also using vitamin C and zinc. Amazon tonight is supposed to be dropping off selenium. So again, selenium for boosting our immune system. So I've got sauerkraut here, and that's for my microbiome, taking care of that side of things. Vitamin D3 with K2 acts as a hormone in the body, boosting so many, has so many health benefits, but namely, again, what we're talking about, the immune system. Turmeric, there's quite a few ways of saying it. We'll stick on, I say turmeric, right? It's just a gen thing. And black pepper. I put it in this container. So if you had turmeric, and a pinch of black pepper to the mix, that makes it 2,000% more bioavailable. Again, many health benefits. Have I missed anything? Oh, instead of having my organic ground coffee, which I love my black coffee, I've switched it to matcha green tea, organic matcha green tea. At the moment, everything that I have is organic, and because I don't want the pesticides, fungicides and herbicides in my body as much as possible at the moment. Obviously, it's impossible to avoid it, but where I can, I like to buy a good quality. And then to finish, I use Palo Santo to neutralise and cleanse and detoxify, and so many more benefits my environment. And it smells beautiful. So I'm a big fan of Palo Santo. I think that's about it really, with the big boys coming out. I know that you know, and obviously flushing everything out, drinking plenty of water. I'm a nutritionist anyway, so I know that you know, my diet as a general rule is a good diet anyway. But yeah, and I thought, to be honest, put the assumption out that being that I fast, that would help, but it still lingered, because if you wanted to research fasting and autophagy, you know, with the benefits, the health benefits there, it's cells eating cells, it's got some amazing benefits, but obviously, you know, the universe has kept this cold going, and I think it just must be for this, just for you. So when you come and consult with me for this offer, then you've got me in the same boat as you, if that's what you're going for. If not weight loss, we can do it another way, or boosting brain health with the B vitamins and fish oil, and the list goes on. We can, and turmeric, of course, we could do that another way. So whichever angle that you're struggling with, or even if you don't know, you could just reach out and ask me, and we could discuss it. But apart from that, and me having terrible man flu, woe is me, I'm okay. And I've come back from my beautiful sunny holiday, but I've got loads of material and I can't wait to put it out. I'm really excited. So yeah, I hope you appreciate them as well. And I hope you're having a great day and you're boosted and you're staying out the cold. I'm trying to. It's got right in my bones. But I do wish you lots of love and lots of light, of course, as always. And I will catch up with you in the next one.